GKN are involved in various training and apprenticeship programs. We've got, and have been running for some time, craft and technician training programs for apprentices. We run NVQs, levels 2 and levels 3, in such things as warehousing, composites, treatments, business improvement techniques, which is the latest one we've started approaching.
You have worked closely with Island Training in delivering these schemes. Could you tell me how the partnership works?
Well, we select the candidates, and Island Training is absolutely necessary partner in that, because they are the ones that provide the funding up to a certain level, and then we entirely work together, a collaborative basis on producing the results for the apprentices and the other people on the work-based training programs. The visiting assessors are, almost part of the furniture, because they are here so much, and very helpful and supportive.
And how successful are these programs?
It depends how you measure the success, doesn't it? It depends what you mean by success. I guess the success is measured in how many people gain the NVQs or the program successfully, and we've got a good record in that. Over the past 4 years, in terms of figures, we've had 28 apprentices who either have completed or going through training. It's a 4-year apprenticeship, so it's not like they're in and out in a year. It's a 4-year skilled apprenticeship in the advanced modern apprenticeship. So 28 apprentices, including technicians, craft apprentices. We've had 25 train to gain candidates going through. Those were the composites as I described earlier, and treatments and business improvement techniques. So 25 of those, and approximately 15 people doing the business improvement technique NVQ, which is currently going as well as training. Nearly forgot, as well as training for NVQ assessors internally. These are people from perhaps the shop floor who have volunteered to train as NVQ assessors, mainly for the apprentices.
And how does training affect employee loyalty?
It's difficult to say. Again, it's one of those, how do you measure employee loyalty? It's likely to have some impact, but without canvassing the individuals to check why they're still here, it would be difficult to say. Not easily quantifiable, that one, but you could imagine it certainly has an effect.
Yes. Now, GKN have been very proactive with their training and apprenticeship schemes. What does training bring to the company?
Again, that is not easily quantifiable from the individual, but you could imagine that it does create greater job satisfaction. I mean, people are chosen to go on these programs. They apply, they're chosen, and that's got to make them feel good about their job, and would go for better motivation. Doing the programs themselves would add to efficiency of process, increased capacity to react to new processes and techniques, because they are working continually on improving those things.
And what would your advice be to businesses considering taking on apprentices?
Well, as long as they've got, with the right infrastructure and support, do it. There's nothing to be lost, as long as businesses are willing to put the time and effort into supporting the programme.
And would you say that investment in apprenticeships and training schemes is well rewarded in the long term?
Absolutely. I mean, if I think about the number of people that are here that have been through apprentice schemes, there are, you can walk through the shop floor, other parts of the factory, and there are people that have come out of their apprenticeships 20 years, 10 years, 5 years ago, up to senior management level, who have come through apprenticeships here. So yes, it is.
Great. So how could more island businesses be encouraged to upskill their workforce?
I think by ensuring the knowledge of the programmes is disseminated correctly and adequately, and then there is adequate funding to support the programmes, because smaller businesses perhaps aren't in quite such a strong position to do this without it. As far as red tape goes, there is no issue at all. I mean, it is island training that do all the hard work as far as this is concerned. We have very little to do, apart from our own recruitment processes, our own internal processes. As far as the NVQ paperwork is concerned, anything concerned with the AL or anything like that, they do it. It's great. To enhance the apprenticeship and training experiences, I think that what people need to do is have in place the right level of support, training, resources, and with that there is a sound basis to go ahead. To recruit good trainees and apprentices, businesses need to have a robust selection process, to know what they're looking for, to know what the business needs, and to match one against the other. We've recently recruiting for apprentices, and we've had 64 responses to 6 positions, and that is without advertising widely, because we know we're going to get the responses. To retain apprentices, I think that the business needs to have fair terms and conditions, be able to support individuals as far as job progression goes, or the possibility of job progression with the right initiatives in place.
So how important is training for the economy?
As far as the island goes, it is incredibly important, because we are a small community, and the opportunities are perhaps few and far between to have a structured career, and as far as this economy goes, it's incredibly important.
Does GKN plan to continue its training and apprenticeship programmes into the future?
No plans to do otherwise. They've been working very well, and as long as the business demands that, then we should be going ahead and doing it.